Okay, this is a video on how to make a green smoothie, basics for beginners, number 2. So reiterating some facts, make green smoothies. If you want to do this for your health, no milk, absolutely no dairy products go into, or animal products go into your green smoothies. Okay, we got that out of the way. Now, the basic formula is greens and a banana. 2-part formula with water. Greens and bananas. Today we're going to use a 3-part formula. Greens, bananas, and a fruit. We're using mango. So we're going to today add mangoes to it. To reiterate again, you can get a $5 blender from a yard sale and make green smoothies. Once you get into the lifestyle and you realize that this is your new way of life, you can go out and buy yourself a more expensive tool to do the job. Vitamix. That's the one. What I use here. You can get a Blend Tech too. I like the Vitamix better. That's only personal. Alright, now, what else did we discuss in video number 1 about sweeteners? You could, as a beginner, you might want to sweeten these a little bit more. So you could use sugar if you like. You're going to cut that out later on as you get into knowing how to do this, because you realize that you can use dates instead, or stevia. Cut that out when you want. Dates you can always use, but I'm not a fan of the stevia. Why use stevia when I can use dates? So dates is my preferred sweetener if I want to sweeten it. Okay, as a beginner, again to reiterate, is that you're going to start out with a green that's not a strong green like kale or something that's, an extremely bitter green. You're going to start out with something. Today I'm going to use romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce is perfect for the beginner because it's mild flavored. Okay, so what we do is you throw in the green, throw in your lettuce. I might have a little bit of a problem with that. So into your blender, put in your bananas. 3 bananas. This recipe is 3 bananas. And your mangoes. 1 mango. You can take the skin off if you like. If you've got a run-of-the-mill $5 blender, you may want to take the skin off, because you'll get pieces and chunks of it in there. But there's no excuse for anyone. I don't have a good blender to make a green smoothie, because that's nonsense. I've made green smoothies with 30-year-old blenders with no problems. Okay, so today number 2 recipe is 3 bananas, half a head of romaine, and 1 mango, and you add water. I'm adding that much water because I don't like my smoothies thick. You want them thicker? You add less water. Okay, so there you go. We stick the baby up here, and I got to get out my big black, because when you turn it on, everything's off. You're starting to turn this baby up. You're going to bring this up halfway if you got a Vitamix. Otherwise, if you got a run-of-the-mill $5 blender, you keep it on low at first. You might have to get something, stick it in there to bring your ingredients to get it down where the blade's going to start to churn it up. the luxury of having a Vitamix, so it makes it a little easier. Okay, so there you go. That stuff is basically chopped up. Smooth now. With this machine, I bring this. And we're ready to go. Overdrive. You basically see the bits and pieces. You really don't. You want to do as least amount of blending as possible with these Vitamixes, because the longer you blend it, the less enzymes you have, because they're destroyed with the heat at the point of the blade. So that's good. And let's see how this baby come out. It's pretty thick, you see. I actually like mine a little less thick than that. I don't want to be drinking ice, cream. So what I'm going to do for me, I will stick that back in, add a little bit more water. But to show you, let me give it a taste. Delicious. For the beginner, add one more apple, one more banana. Use 4 bananas and a little less romaine for the beginner. And if you want it sweeter, add some sugar for the beginner. If you are intermediate, definitely add your dates. But you may need a stronger machine to cut up to micronize those dates. Okay, and that's all she wrote today. Okay?